This is our Fort Worth camera, and we do have nothing but sunshine. It's a gorgeous start to your Saturday. It's certainly warm. It's 80 degrees. We've got a light wind, but right now it's coming in out of the northwest, only at 3 miles an hour. We're at 80 degrees in McKinney, 74 in Denton, 79 in downtown Dallas, 72 in Athens, 70 right now in Granbury. Later today, it's going to get pretty warm. We're expecting a high of about 96 in Dallas, and then normal is 95. So we're really very seasonal. 97 in Fort Worth, 94 today in Denton, 92 this afternoon in Canton. And then overnight tonight, we're going to be mostly clear. It's going to be warm. It's going to be a little muggy, but again, not terribly humid. 75 in McKinney, 77 in Dallas, 74 in Athens, and 74 tomorrow morning in Decatur. Satellite and radar has been fairly quiet for the most part, but just off to the east, we've had a little bit more cloud cover and possibly a little bit of light rain. A lot of what you're seeing when I was looking radar and kind of analyzing it, it didn't look like it was actually hitting the ground. That's not the case though. Out near Gilmer, we could have a couple of isolated showers out that way. Rain chances, they're not going to be here for this weekend. I think most of us are going to stay dry, not only today, but tomorrow as well. So tomorrow looks very similar to this afternoon. We start to notice changes once we get into next week, and not necessarily on Monday. Monday, it looks like rain and storm chances along with the cold front that will eventually move into North Texas. That's going to stay in Oklahoma. It will be moving into North Texas, so by the time we get into early Tuesday, that cold front will be coming through and temperatures will be dropping, and the rain, it's going to be falling. So we do have a chance of rain on Tuesday, but we also have a chance of rain on Wednesday. Now on Wednesday, the chances don't look all that great. They're certainly going to be there even on Tuesday. It's a 30% coverage of rain and storms Tuesday and Wednesday. And on Thursday, the chance looks even lower. But we're actually going to keep rain chances in the forecast. It looks like they're about early next weekend. Today, though, that's just not going to be the case. Mostly sunny, seasonally hot, a high of 96 degrees. And then overnight tonight, under mostly clear skies, it's going to be warm and a little muggy. Temperatures drop down into the upper 70s. So your today forecast showing plenty of heat for the next few days. But these numbers are not going to be far from normal. Tuesday, though, here comes the cold front, 87 degrees, a 30% coverage of rain and storms. The wind shifts to the north between about 10 to 20 miles an hour. It's out of the northeast on Wednesday. Temperatures staying in the mid 80s, and then a 30% coverage of rain.
First.
Yes, and this weekend looks absolutely beautiful. We've got lots of sunshine. That's all you're seeing on our DBU camera right now. It's gorgeous. It's 80 degrees. We've got a light wind. It's coming in out of the northwest at about 3 miles an hour. We're at 74 degrees in Denton, 80 degrees in McKinney, 78 in Canton, 75 in Fort Worth, 72 degrees over in Mineral Wells. Satellite and radar very quiet across the Metroplex. Just off to the east, we do have a few more clouds, and earlier we're looking at maybe a couple of showers in between Mineola and Gilmer. That continues to move off to the south. I don't have any rain chances in the Metroplex for today. In fact, we're expecting lots of sun, and it's going to be plenty hot. 94 degrees at about 2 o'clock. The wind's going to stay fairly light. It's going to be out of the north. At about 4 o'clock, temperatures do make it into the mid-90s. We're talking 96 degrees and only dropping by a couple of degrees even at 7 o'clock this evening. Rain chances, we're not expecting any of that this weekend, not even on Monday. But on Tuesday, we've got a big cold front coming in. That's going to bring a 30% coverage of rain and storms on Tuesday and Wednesday. Rain chances, they stick around at least through Thursday. With the rain moving in, the cold front, temperatures are going to be going down. We're going to talk about how cool it's going to get coming up in just a little bit. Chris?
Appreciate it.